Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Hello. Do you guess why I'm sitting like this? I'm trying to hide the poncho. Can you see it? Can you see it? No, 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 no. No, don't see it yet. Don't see it yet. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. How is everyone? If I put my hair like this and nobody can see it. How is everyone? Hello. Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. So many of you here. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Julie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Doug. Hello. Who else is here from the moderators? Hi, Chris. And there's Angel as well. Hello, hello. And then, of course, there's everybody else. I'm still trying to hide it. Hi, Molly. Hi, Karen. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Solveig. Hi, Liz. Donna. Hello. Oh, who else is here? Ivy. Oh, Ivy from Southern California. Hi. Hama. Hello. Paula. Hi. Oh my goodness. And there's the thing, you see, there's Julie, but of course we've got Julie as well in our moderator, so that's always fun. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mary. Hi, Maria, sorry. Hi, Susanna. Oh my goodness. Luce, hello. Oh my goodness. Hi, Benedict. Yes, you are here. Do you have to go? Have you got to work today? Have you been working today? Let us know. Regina, hello. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Hallo, Ingrid. Goedenavond. Di, hello from Australia. Oh my goodness, what's the time there? So it would be like Monday morning. Oh my goodness. I can call you Ju. Okay, Julie. We've only known each other a few years. Oh my goodness. Oh, you ran out of work. Okay then. Okay, Benedict. Okay, I believe you. You're not skiving off, are you now? Oh my goodness. Becky, hello. Oh, you lost power, Cindy. Do you know, I read last power and I thought, what do you mean last power? Are you using the last bit of your power from your phone or something like that? But you lost power. That's even worse. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Idri. Hi, Shirley. Oh, there's Angel. Hi, Angel. Hi, Glowheart. How are we all doing? Oh my goodness, it has been such nice weather here. It's just glorious. Do you know what? Actually, living by the seaside, living in a seaside town as we do, it's quite a different life. It very, very different. And you have things in your house that you would never have had in your house if you were living anywhere else, right? The sand is a proper battle. The sand. And then we have multiple I've got like a sun lounger, but then we have those other foldable chairs and we have a windscreen. I mean, all these things that when I moved here, I had no idea I would be wanting to get. So yeah, I have this special chair. Oh, Niagara Falls. Hi, Bonnie. Wow, welcome. I have, because Karen just said, for those in the UK, do you like the warm weather? And yeah, I do. I don't like the cold, although I'm a winter baby. I like the hot weather. I like sitting in the sun. I like being warm. I like being outside. I like no shoes. I like no shoes. I was going to show you my no shoes feet, but I can't because then I'll show you the poncho. So yeah, I love no shoes, and so going to the beach, it's one of those. Yeah, Anya, yeah, the sun lover, exactly. So whenever I can these days, I'll be outside. There's a window. No, this is not what I mean. It's not a window. It's a window of time. right? There's a window of time in the day that I have sun at the back patio. And I will time even my working. Yeah, I know, Karen, but that's too easy. That's too easy. I will time my working day so that I can sit there in that window of time in the sun every day. So I try, and if I can't make it, I'll take the computer outside because I have Wi-Fi there. I'm just outside the kitchen window and the Wi-Fi is still strong there. So I'm like, yes. So there we go. So yes. Oh, Donna, yes. Welcome from Canada. I cannot pronounce where you're from, and I have heard it before, but that's one of those places that I would love to visit. So yes, so living by the sea is quite a different thing, and certainly now when the weather is nice, I mean, the fact that it takes us 2 minutes to walk to the seafront. 2 minutes. So you can imagine, sort of after we've had our dinner, we walk up there and we sit down. So the lounge here, my lounge, my lounge, where we sit in the winter and we watch something on the computer or Netflix or whatever, we don't use it as a lounge now. We use the seafront as our lounge. So it's really nice to just walk up there and there's a bench and that's our bench. Yes, Claudia, I think you should come and visit. We have a bench at the seafront, and if somebody's on there, we throw daggers at them, with our eyes. And if it's free, we're like, straight line to the bench. But yeah, I mean, we the first year we had a different bench closer to home, but now we're getting brave. We're getting braver and it's a little bit further away. So yeah, that's our bench, and you can find us there every night if the weather holds out, if the sun holds out, and we see the sun go down over the buildings across. But yeah, it's lovely to go there. And yes, more than happy to be your tour guides, more than happy. So it's Karen says how it's pronounced. So it's pronounced Saskatchewan. I don't know whether I pronounced that right, but anyway, no, we've come to the conclusion that actually living here is quite different. It is different because of the way the beach is there, and you're always going there almost, and you have these things in your house that you didn't know you needed. I've got multiple pairs of bikinis. But yeah, 2 minutes. Yes, of course, Julia. Of course, yes. Of course, I never just go and sit on the beach. I always take my crochet because, to be honest, that's uninterrupted crochet time for me. It's just, when I manage to, sometimes I go from 4 till 6, I go on the beach, then we have dinner, and then from 7 or 8, 7:30, sometimes 8, Dirk and I will go and sit on our bench. And when we go and sit on our bench, I take my crochet with me as well as going on the beach. I don't go every day because I can't manage that time-wise, but I can't not take the crochet. I have to do a certain amount depending on the project that I'm making. So I am making something bigger at the moment, so it needs the amount of hours, of course, of working on it. So I can't just sit on the beach and do nothing. But what I have, your grandson lives in Exmouth, Laurie. Oh, that's interesting. You'll have to come and visit him, and then you can come and visit me as well. And I have this sort of chair. It's a low down chair, so the legs aren't high. But what's special about this chair is that I can carry it as a backpack. So there's like 2 straps, and there's 2 pockets. So one pocket is thermal, so it's like an ice box, so it keeps my drink cool, and the top pocket is big enough for my project. So, or a book if I take one. But yeah, mainly it's a project. And so I put my rucksack on, which is a chair and all my stuff that I need, and off I go to the beach, and then I just fold it over. To be honest, I have had to study how to open and close this chair, but it's working. It's okay now. But yeah, it's great. Yes, Laurie, exactly. The beach here in Exmouth is nice. We love it. There's sort of three parts to the beach, and the part where we go is sort of where all the locals go. So it's nice to go here. I have my yoga friend that I do yoga with on a Friday and a Wednesday, and she loves the beach as well. So whenever she goes to the beach or whenever I go to the beach on my own, then I just text her and she'll be already there, or she'll be coming later. So when was it? Yesterday we met up on the beach after she finished work, and so it was lovely. So 2 minutes, Angel, 2 minutes. Saskatchewan. Okay, Saskatchewan. Is that better? We're having a pronunciation lesson here. Yeah, oh yes. I mean, I can walk. I mean, I can go there. I think, was it last week or the week after? Dirk and I went after the live had finished. We still had a little walk up to the front and back just to cool down. Yeah, it's just a couple. There's no point in taking the car because we would have to park it where we live. And if we're on the beach and you need you need a toilet, you might as well just come home and go back and leave your towel there, because there's no point in bringing it with you. It's as quick as finding the public toilets at the front. So, oh my goodness, is it an 11-hour flight from me? Oh, Claudia. Oh my word. So, but of course, yes, in the winter it's a different vibe, right? It's colder maybe, or it's that wetty, but it's okay. The summer makes up for it. The summer makes up for it. And of course, this time is what I really like, being able to have my window. This is what I call it, the window of time in my back patio, in the sun, or just being outside there as well, which is nice. I've got a little table and chairs there. And so we have our lunch or our dinner outside sometimes. And I block off the exit of the back there. And so Layla can come outside with us. And she doesn't go to the road or anything. So she just stays behind. This year I put a sheet up, and that seems to be working quite well. We really must think of putting like a fence with a door so we open it, but it's okay. So yeah, so that's where we are. She's allowed out in there, so she loves going in there, but very often she doesn't. She just goes back into her spot in the utility, as I told you last week, into that hot place. But there we go. That's her choice. She can go anywhere. Oh, she's not here now. I thought she was here. She can go anywhere, in the house or in the thing, in the utility. But yeah, she goes into that hot place. Yes, Sue Barton. Yes, exactly. On Boxing Day, we have the swim, don't we? We have the Christmas Day swim. No, that's not Boxing. Yeah, so that's the day before Boxing Day. So we have a Christmas Day swim, and all the mad people go in that cold sea. I did it once with just up to my sort of, well, Christmas Day swim. Yeah, just sort of like ankle. That was it. That was the whole thing for me. But yeah, there we go. But then they have them all around here, and some people just go, and some are at 9 o'clock, some are at 10 o'clock, some are at 11 o'clock, and they go to all of them. So now, yes. So in Yes, I know you can see a glimpse of it, Vinita. I know I'm very bad at doing that. Helene, yes, indeed. Is it in the Netherlands that they do it on New Year's Day? They do it in Belgium on New Year's Day as well. Yes, Tracy. Either they're brave or they're just mad. But as long as they're happy, right? Yes. In what is in Lyme Regis? I know, Julie, I know, and maybe we should put something up so that she can actually be sort of out there. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We like being with her when she's outside, and we don't want to sort of cage all that in, whatever. The Fossil Museum. Yes, Claudia, of course. Yes. More than welcome. More than welcome. Laurie, okay, I'll do that next time, okay? I'll show you my beach chair. I'll have to practice with it again by then. Let me just write it down. Where's my pen? Honestly, I was going to write a list what I was going to need to say, and I haven't. So there we go. Yeah, so let me write it down. Beach chair for the live. Right. Hi, Claire. Welcome to the live. No, well, yes. I mean, I am trying to hide it, but you have seen it already. Because, Dirk has posted some pictures of it. He was too impatient. I mean, I'm impatient. I made this a couple of weeks ago, and I wrote the pattern. I had the pattern tested. No, Angel, she is not knitting there next to you. Oh my goodness. Oh well, as long as she's happy. Or is she crazy, Angel? Oh my goodness. So yes, so I made this poncho a couple of months ago now. And I wrote the pattern, so there will be a pattern to purchase. But also, of course, with the video, you have a free pattern. Okay, so everything is free. Just if you like a embellished pattern, if you like a pattern with a picture, if you like the written instructions, then there is a she's blaming you, Angel. Oh my goodness. Well, you better give her a hook then. So if you like a written pattern, it is there for you to purchase. Okay, but I wrote the pattern and I sent it to the moderators, and this was back, oh my goodness, early May, something like that. And I sent it to them. I mean, to be honest, the setup of this poncho, well, I'll tell you that in a moment. So the minute they got this pattern, they were like, whoa, we need to do this. And within less than a week, Julie had finished hers. It was less than a week. Teresa is already on her, second or third of this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Teresa. And Angel has already made one in winter colors. Third, third. Of course, it wasn't second, it was third, more. And Angel has already made one in winter colors. It is glorious. It's going to be such a lovely one to wear for Thanksgiving for her. Amazing. So my setup when I was making this was that it had to be really easy to make, really quick to make as well. Oh, Angel has started her second one in pastels, and it had to be the perfect poncho, right? So it had to have all the elements that I like in a poncho, and they had to be perfect. And it had to have that boho vibe, you know, the relaxed, the style, but still stylish and lovely to wear, wearable for any dress, for any outfit. Okay, so here we have it. We have the Boho Dreams poncho. Now, I thought I would make this with squares around the neck opening, then bring back the elements from the squares into the body of the poncho. And I designed this while I was making it. So this is completely unique, completely, you know. And then of course, Angel, you can do that from now, really, because next week we will have the patterns and the video come out. And of course, we have the tassels. These tassels are a little bit thinner than what I usually do. I do them a little bit thicker, but oh my goodness, this poncho is so nice to wear. Now, yes, love to craft. Yes, 8 squares. Oh, do I have a ball? Yeah. So I wanted that sort of cream, you know, the boho cream type color, so it would go with anything. And this is the yarn I used. I used Wendy Supreme Cotton Love. So I didn't use this color here or this brand here, which is King Cole Cotton Soft. So this is 100% cotton, which is what I've used for this poncho as well. So the Cairo poncho was 100% cotton. And of course, that's a lovely, lovely poncho to wear. 100% cotton is nice and cool to wear. And it hangs nicely as well. But this particular one here, this Cotton with Love, this is the same, really. It's lighter to wear. It's not as heavy as 100% cotton, but it is perfect for a wearable. It's perfect for a wearable, and it's lighter than cotton, but it's warmer than cotton, and it's not as cool as I can't explain it. This is a really good one for a wearable. It's just perfect. It keeps your temperature. It can, you know, it can hold your temperature much better than acrylic will make you too hot, and cotton will make you too cool, and this one will keep you perfectly. Do you see what I mean? But of course, cotton is perfect as well. So this one here is a the Boho Dreams poncho. It's got the boho squares and it's got the boho clusters. So these clusters here are constructed in a special way. Can you see that the fabric changes? So when you don't pull it, or when it's not hanging down and weighted, it looks different. So the pattern when you're making it will look different, but then when you wear it, it will come out like this. Look, can you see the difference between the two sides? And that is what I wanted to achieve. So in time, this poncho will look more relaxed and will look better. Okay. And what is also happening, and I love that, I don't know whether you can see. Let me bring Charlotte closer. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. She's wearing it over my jeans dress, But what is happening is, look, the tassels, the strings are fraying. Can you see that they're getting sort of more thicker almost? And with wearing, again, this will change the look of your poncho and make it more boho. Oh my goodness, I am so in love with this. Yeah, so this fiber mix is 50% acrylic, 50% cotton, and it is perfect for a wearable. It's really easy to work with. It doesn't split or you know, it's a good, usable for crocheting. But yeah, look, this is what I meant earlier. See, this is what it's going to look like eventually when it's relaxed a bit. And yes, I have worn this, and I took this to London, and some people have tried it on during the meetup. And as you can see, look, these tassels are fraying, and I can't wait for them to fray even more, so that it has that nice and lovely sort of relaxed and carefree look. So I hope, yeah, fluffier as well. Yeah, so I hope. Yes, Wendy did try to run off with it at the meetup. I had to tell her to not get undressed. Not get undressed, but I tell her, you know, take it off now, give it back. But I did have a little bit of a, it was so funny. Everybody was trying it on. And I was like, somebody is going to run off with it, I am sure. Oh, but no, they were fun. Actually, at the meetup, I was still undecided about the neck opening. So this one is a reduction of 2 rows. You can do it without a reduction, and I filmed the lookbook without the reduction, and it was okay. But like I said just now, it will relax and it will set itself, well, not set itself, but it will start sort of becoming its own. Yeah. So while it was fine during the filming of the lookbook, towards the end of the day, I had to do this. So I was pulling it up. So I thought, fine, I'll just have to do a neck opening reduction video, as we are, you know, as we are used to here on the channel now anyway. So I thought that's good, because then I'll have a third video. Because again, it's a different technique. So I wanted to make sure that you have the right technique for each video, for each, you know, like for the Cairo poncho, it's different. For the flower poncho, it's different again. So this one here, it's a different technique again. So then I did 2 rounds, and I thought, is that enough? So this was a couple of days before the meetup in London. So I tried it on. We took some footage in the park here, and it was fine. I thought it's okay, but should I put 2 more rows? So I did that just the evening before we left or something, just so I had 4 rows. And that was too much. That was just too enclosed. And I like it so that you can still see what you're wearing underneath. But it doesn't fall off the shoulder. So this was my dilemma when I was in London with the ladies from the meetup, and I was saying, do you think I need to take off those 2 extra rows? So I had 4 rows of reduction, and what I had done is did them in 2 goes. So I did the first 2 first, cut it off, tried it on, and then I added the next 2. So I knew I was able to undo those last 2, so that I would only have 2 rounds of a reduction. And I had I sewn in the ends? I don't know whether I had, but it was easy enough for me to undo it. So I guess I hadn't sewn it in. So that's the thing. Even if you're going to go and do a meetup for like your subscribers, do not weave in the ends if you're not sure of what your project, you know, if of the neck reduction. You know, so they tried it on. They were like, yes, it's fine. No, I think I should take it back off. You know, so they were giving me, but in the end, I have to wear it and I need to, you know, thank you, Simona, thank you. I need to feel comfortable in it. So then the day after, Dilek and I had a quiet day and we just went for a walk around London. And we ended up in this pub, and it was a huge pub. It was like in a really old place. And we just had a sit down and a drink. And I thought, do you know what? I don't like this poncho with the neck opening this high. You know, it had 4 rows. And I undid it there and then in the pub. I was unraveling it. And all the yarn was going everywhere. And I thought, I don't care. I'm going to feel so much better when those 2 extra rounds are gone. And then I rolled it up and I was so much happier with the 2. So in a way, it was an exercise that I did. Yeah, what do you want? What's up? In a way, it was an exercise that I did. Do it for a couple of days, wear it, see how you feel. If you don't fit, you know, take it off. And this is the beauty of the fact that we've made it ourselves. We can change things, we can add things, but we can also take those things away if we don't like them. So it was a whole thing about those 4 rows, but looking at it now, because of course you sort of never see it really like this. Looking at it now, I can see there's 2 rows of double crochet here and then there's 3 there, and I think that's okay. That's fine, you know? So that looks much better than the 4 rows there. That was too much, because then you had 5 rows of double crochet. It came to, no, it was too much. So anyway, I still have the pictures. I think I've added some of it to the neck reduction video, so you'll be able to see that. But yeah, I mean, it's a lovely poncho to make. It's quick to make as well. And yeah. Yes, so Teresa has also tested it in a different color. You know me and my one color wearable. So I always like to make my wearables one color, because then I can use, you know, I can wear them to busy dresses like this one, for example. I could easily wear it over this. So that's when I feel most comfortable, and that's when I yeah, I know, she keeps nudging me. What are you saying, Charlotte? Oh, yeah, but Julie, yours is lovely. I mean, Julie made hers in days. I don't even know if it was a week. It was less than a week. And she went for it. So once you've done your squares, yeah. Angela, I can't remember. I can't remember right now how many balls I used, but it's all in the tutorial, of course. So on Wednesday, we will have a lookbook, because I loved wearing this poncho. I really wanted to show it off. We went to a lovely little village in Dartmoor, and they had a lovely little bridge and a clapper bridge and things like that. So I really wanted to show it off there. So we did. We went for a little walk and we filmed it. So there's going to be a lookbook on Wednesday. And then on Friday, of course, you will have the tutorial for the whole poncho, apart from the neck opening reduction. So of course you will have time, you know, because you'll need a couple of days to make it to that stage where you are deciding, you know, whether or not to make this neck opening smaller or bigger. But the thing is, this is the actual start of your poncho, and then you will have to see how much you have to reduce the neck opening if you feel like your shoulders are not as wide as mine. If they are wider, then I am sure that you won't need to do any neck opening reduction, but you will need to do more here, okay? But don't forget, if you do add tassels, if you like tassels like I do, no, sorry, that was the wrong thing to say. If you love tassels like I do, then tassels add length. Okay, so for me, this comes to sort of my elbow, and I find that if I make a poncho and it comes to my elbow, it's fine after I put the tassels on. Okay, so that's long enough for the tassels to sort of bridge that little gap there. Yes, exactly, Teresa. It is. It's a lovely, easy pattern. Once you've done it once, you'll fly through it again. I mean, for Teresa to have made 3 of these, you know, she went when she started. She's like, "Oh yes, and I've done the squares, and I'm off." You know, so. Mm, so once you've done the 8 squares, you've put them together. Please, in the video and also in the paper pattern, if you buy it, I am showing you properly how to put the squares together, because, yeah, there was a little bit of, well, I completely understand, actually, why my phone is on silent, yet it makes a noise. How is that possible? I completely understand the moderators being so enthusiastic, they went wrong in putting the squares together. Okay, so they were like, "Oh, I've got to make this," and then they went, "Anya," and I'm like, "Yes, I can see already what you've done." So please, when you're putting the squares together, just slow down for a moment and go back to the video and make sure you're doing it right, because that's the only thing. Okay, but once you've done that construction, you'll never forget it. Okay, Julie? And who else was it? Teresa? Was that you as well with that first one? So yes, exactly. Julie says don't put them together when you're tired, because you are bound to do it wrong. Okay, if you know how to do it, once you know it, and it's a construction that works. And I also try, yeah, Teresa puts her hand up as well. I also try to do this really well in the video. So I show you in the video how to do them, and sort of it goes a little bit sort of, it's like a time lapse almost, but just make sure you have make sure you've done that right. Otherwise you will not have 2 tips, you will have 4 tips or something like that. Okay, so there we go. So yes, easy. It is a very easy pattern. It's easy once you've got it, you've got it. And you will be making more than one of these. I tell you, I wish, to be honest, if I had the time, I would make one in a couple of colors, not one. I would make several in different colors from that range of of Wendy Cotton Supreme Love, because it's an easy to make, first of all, and it's so easy to wear as well. I love wearing it. So there we go. So this is the Boho Dreams poncho. There will be a lookbook on Wednesday, and there will be the tutorial on Friday. Then the week after, on Wednesday, there will be the neck reduction. Okay, so 3 videos in a row for this poncho, just so that you have all the tools at your fingertips to be able to make this poncho. Yes, Karen hasn't made this one yet. Why not? Why not? It's the moderator. You have to wait for your yarn. What do you mean you have to wait for your yarn? I didn't know you wanted to make one, so you should have said. I could have given you the yarn, If Karen says, Anya, I'm going to test the pattern, then I'm more than happy to give you the yarn. Oh, well, we'll have to make up for that. Don't you give me those eyes, Missy. No, don't you. Oh, my goodness. So, yes. That's Simona. Yeah, exactly. Perfect for holiday, because once you've done the construction of your squares and the neck opening, you're off. It's one piece and you can just keep going. And that's the beauty of a travel project. I saw somebody asking, I think was it in our group, what project can I take with me on holiday? And for me, it's a project that, there's a lot of conditions, right? So a minimum amount of yarn. Now, what I mean by that is either one big ball or like this, one color. So not 15 balls, because that's just too much to take with you. Then a pattern that you can memorize, so you don't have to fiddle about with paper. And this one, to be honest, once you're here, once you've done that, and once you're doing the boho clusters, off you go. And that takes a little while. So you could, and also once you've done the touching a boob, once you've done one square, it's easy to make 8 squares. And then maybe of an evening in the hotel room or wherever you're staying, you could put them together and then get yourself started on the body. And then if you then end up on a beach somewhere, it's easy for you to do the rest of the body of the of the poncho. So, and also the tassels do take some time as well. And I think doing the tassels is a good job as well, certainly as you've only got the the one amount of the one color of yarn. So I know, she's just, why is she nudging me all the time? Oh, yes, harassment in the work. Oh dear, Julie. Okay, let's put her away then. Now the thing is, when I move her, I've got to go on this. Yeah, and so this is the back. Come on, show us your back. There we go. Look at that. See? There we go. Look at the tassels. Yeah, I have to say, I do think for me, this could be like the perfect poncho. So I hope you will enjoy making this as well. And yeah, that you will enjoy the process of making, because it's a little bit different. You're making a square, you're making some rounds, and you're making tassels. So it's not, by the time you're bored of the squares, you look forward to doing the rounds. By the time you're bored of doing the rounds, you look forward to doing the tassels. So in a way, it's quite easy to it's a how should I say it? It's a pattern that will keep you intrigued, that will keep you busy, and that will keep you wanting to move forward and finish it, So like Julie, very easy. She did it in 5 days, she said. Teresa has already made a couple of never bored. I know, but sometimes when you're doing the same stitch, you could get bored of doing the same thing. But here, especially this one, the boho clusters, they were very easy. Once you've got the rhythm going there, they were very easy to do. So I do hope you will enjoy making this poncho. So look out for the videos. Now, just a moment ago, where were you, Charlotte, so that you were not in the I'll put you there, but I want to see. This is our summer pack. We're going to have another summer pack soon, but we will be selling this pack until, 20th of July or something like that. Very bright, very lovely colors, but we have a big announcement. Well, not just us. Starcraft has a big announcement. They are putting up their prices from the 1st of July. So if you are looking to get some Starcraft, please can you think about it, because in a week's time they will be putting up their prices. Now we won't be putting up our prices maybe for another week after that, because we still have some stock from the old prices that we bought. So the moment we have to start ordering from the new stock, of course we have to pay more, so we will be putting up our prices as well. So keep that in mind, and if you want anything, sooner rather than later, so you do not you don't have to pay that higher price. But there we go, that's how it goes. They put up their prices every year, and there we go, that's what we're at the moment. Yes, exactly, Angel. Paula, you've got to get on the bandwagon, darling. Come on, don't let this, no, ponchos. I love ponchos. As a child, I remember wearing them, always having them. I can't remember though whether my grandma made them for me but I always had one. I remember several that I bought myself in a shop, and I wasn't into sort of yarn or crochet. Well, I've always crocheted, but never sort of, there was a whole hiatus of years that I didn't. So I bought one, I bought two even. Once I saw them in the shop and they came back into fashion, I bought two, wore them to death, really. I even, when we moved here, I still had them, but they weren't, I should never have brought them. They were in a state already, but then I did get rid of them at some point because they was just, they'd had it. But then of course I started making my own, and yeah, I now have several and I love wearing them. It's so easy to wear. Yes, these are all different colors, darling. Solveig, they are all the bright colors there that you see. Yeah, ponchos. I know, Julie, I lived in my ponchos as well. Yeah. And of course the tasseled ones were, those were the best ones. Although the ones I did buy then, one had tassels, one didn't. So that was nice to have the difference. But yes, making them myself now, it's got to have tassels. It's got to have tassels. Oh, I'll come with you to your laundry room, Cindy. Are we folding the laundry? Come on, fold a bit faster. Oh no, Jan, you're working again. You've got to tell that boss of yours that's no good working on Sundays. Honestly. Where is... Yeah, Julie says she's not the fastest crocheter, but once she started the poncho, she just wanted to wear it, and she just kept going. We were all like, hang on a minute, Julie, did you actually sleep last night? She made it, like I said before, she made it so quickly. But I've seen someone just now who finished, Rachel, she was called Rachel, who finished the Rachel Flower Poncho. When did the video come out? That's amazing. When did the video come out? Not this Friday, but Friday before that. So that's like 10 days and she's finished it. It took me longer. It took me longer to make that. Honestly. Yes, Rachel Knight. Yes, you did. How did you sleep at all? Honestly. Oh, thank you, Jan. Thank you. Oh, what's on your lunch? What's on your sandwiches? Tell us. We want to know. We want to know what sandwiches you made. But yeah, I mean, making it that quickly, Rachel, you must have had. And the pink is a wonderful color because Rachel did think about the pink, but then she said no, the fudge, because that would go with more of her clothing. So we'll see how much she's going to wear it. But then I made the pink in the bolero, but yeah. Jan, Charlotte is wearing the Boho Dreams poncho. Oh my goodness, chicken, avocado and tomato sandwich. Chat, tomorrow, can we have chicken, avocado and tomato sandwiches? Oh, that's lovely, Bridget. I want some now. Ivy, this one will work. This one will work. I've sent this pattern to the moderators. They did not they did not have a video by that time. They were just sent the pattern and it worked. And exactly, I remember now, normally they come back to me with a couple of questions, with a couple of, is this right or is this right? This time, all I got was pictures of finished items, finished square, finished this, and I was like, excuse me, do you not have any questions? Do you not have any remarks about the pattern? Have you not found a mistake, or is there something that's unclear? No, everything was everything was clear. So they were like, so hopefully it all works and the video works. Yeah. Now, what I personally do, Ivy, to be honest, I don't follow that many patterns anymore from other designers, obviously, because I'm too busy designing my own. But before, when I did make I made a sweatshirt, I made a dress, I made a beach dress from other designers. So this is years ago. I always just made it work. I just, I could see what was wrong with what was happening, what I was doing, and I just made it work. There's this one dress that I made, and yeah, for me personally, I need the top to be bigger than the waist. So I started this dress in a size 14, and then I went down in a size 12, and I just made it work around here so that I reduced more. Normally there wasn't a reduction, you just kept going, but then it would have been too big around my waist, so I just reduced. So yes, I understand that you want to follow the pattern, but for me personally, I always still make sure that the pattern fits me. And I don't think any designer can have anything against that. So a poncho, for instance, if you feel, so this one here, I didn't do a neck reduction because it was fine for me. I said, if you need it bigger, do this. So this is it. I give you that freedom I give you a design, and you then are allowed, in my eyes, to make sure that it fits you. Okay. So thank you, Teresa. Yes, it is. Yeah. Thank you, Benedict. Thank you. Do you see what I mean? So if the pattern doesn't work, if there's a real mistake in the pattern and it's like amigurumi or something else, obviously I don't know about that, and you would have to make do almost. But for wearables, I always allow you to, to make your wearable so that it fits you. Because otherwise, there we go. Voila. So Angel had to reduce the neck opening by quite a few rounds. And that's perfectly all right, because that's the thing. A poncho, for me, is the ideal thing to design, because you can easily make it fit yourselves, but I can also almost predict what you will need to do to make it bigger, to make it longer, to make it shorter. Plus also, yes, and then there's Angel saying hook, tension, all that makes a difference as well. And also, of course, if you don't have the same yarn or you have a different yarn, again, that will make a difference. So you've just got to, it's your call almost. If it's a wearable, make sure it fits you. Make sure it fits you, because otherwise, why are you making it? If it's something else and there's a proper mistake in the pattern, then yes, things will have to, you might need to contact the designer, or you might go on a Facebook group and ask for advice or whatever you need to do to make sure that you can finish the thing. But for example, we are now, mainly talking about wearables, and make sure that it fits you. So thank you, Silvana. Thank you. Yes, so I've just seen here also that I've put the Ola Keely blanket out, which is the simplest of blankets. It's a granny cluster blanket. It's one of my more popular videos. But any pack, for instance, this one here, you can turn into any blanket. And the simplest, most mindful pattern, or mindful, or mindless, or where you can just zone out, is one of these, is a granny cluster blanket, where you can just go for it. And you've got your colors, substitute them for the original colors if you already have a list, or make up your own list. And sometimes what I do, I have this rectangular basket that they all fit in, and I just go through them like this, sort of have some sort of order that you keep, and then it's easy. Or you do blind dip with two baskets, so one, use it in that one use it. It's so easy to turn any pack into a lovely project, for instance, like this. So there we go. No worries, Beryl, you will have to go back to the start of the live, because we've been talking about this gem of a poncho. I'm sorry, but I just think, and Teresa has said, it is the perfect poncho. When I was designing it, I sat myself down and I just thought, right, I want to use squares for the neck opening. That's one thing I knew. I didn't know what I was going to do for the square, but I wanted to use clusters. And so the clusters from the square here come back here as well. And yeah, once I had those clusters in there, and the square was working out, and the size of the square worked out for my neck opening, oh my goodness, I just loved making it. So yes, I hope you will enjoy making it as well. And of course, now is the time for me to try it on. I mean, honestly, I really need to try it on. Charlotte, come on. Oh, why is she doing that? There we go. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, it's okay at this dress. It's okay. Oh, she does not want to share. I know. It's a lovely, it's easy to wear. It's lovely. And like I said, the tassels are starting to fray. Can you see that? And so yes, I'll show you when I wear this a bit more. They'll start fraying more and more. So I will show you as and when it happens. I'll show you more of the fraying. There we go. But I think it just adds to that sort of relaxed boho look, like macrame. Yes, yeah, yes, Ivy. It is for summer. You can wear it in the winter because it's not as warm as acrylic, but it is for the summer. It's meant for the summer. This is Wendy Supreme Cotton Love. So that means it's 50% acrylic and 50% cotton. Couldn't think of it then. So yes, that is the poncho, and we will have the video on. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. We will have the video of the lookbook on Wednesday, and we will have. Oh, shall we do a premiere so I can be there with you chatting? So if you want, so we can have a little chat. So we'll do that on Wednesday, and then on Friday we will have the tutorial, and then on the Wednesday afterwards we will have the reduction, and then on that Friday we will have a surprise video, just a small project, because we always do, you know, sort of, I've been doing quite a few wearables lately, and they will, you know, bigger projects, you know, sort of where you do have to sort of make a commitment. So I thought I would do a little surprise, little video, to sort of, you know, slow down a bit. So hopefully you will appreciate that, and then, you know, before we know it, we will be in July. Honestly, July is coming around so quickly. And yes, like I said, don't be caught out because StarCraft prices are going up. Also, these ones here, King Cole Cotton Soft is going up as well. So we have, again, some in stock, but once we are ordering new ones at the new prices, we will have to really, Laurie? Oh my goodness. Once we have you know, once we have to order at new prices, we will have to put these up as well. So do keep you know, sort of do keep that in mind. This actually color is called linen. They have cream, I think, as well, but they have, yeah, it's a you have to have a look at this range of the Wendy Supreme Cotton Love. They've got some really nice colors, but then some really hard colors as well. But yeah, I particularly like this one. It's a lovely cream. It's a really, really lovely cream. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Simona. Yeah. Right, everyone. There are some purples there, yes. Silver grey, purples, yeah. That's okay, Donna. I want to, you know, inform you so you know what's coming, and so you can see what's. I personally, I have not really got an idea by how much and what the prices are. So do be prepared for, I don't know. Wendy. Okay. Yes, there's blue, there's light blue, there's royal blue, and there's like a midnight blue. So there's 3 color blues. That's quite nice. But again, the dark blue was too like black almost. The royal blue was nice because it's a nice, more like marine blue. Well, go and have a look on the website and see. No blocking here. Sorry. I have not blocked much in my career here. I don't block it. And if your tassels are sort of like crinkly because they were the end of the ball or something, whatever, then you can steam them and sort of hang them out a bit. But I've not had to do that, and I haven't worried about blocking this one anyway. So right, there we go. See, look. Oh. I think I should go for a walk in this one. Right, everyone. Good night. I'm going to say good night, and I would love to see your make. So please make sure you post them in our. What's up now? Honestly, she's just wanting so much attention. Yes, you can have it back in a minute. Yes. Oh my goodness. So Have a nice week, and I will see you on Wednesday. Where is it? Yeah, I know, Ivy. I know I mean fringe, but I'm always saying tassel. I'm always saying tassel. So right, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really enjoyed tonight, and I hope you will look forward to the Boho Dreams Poncho. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, where's the button? Bye.